Here's Ingram. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up?
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Detroit. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kick is good. Next to score, Lions 7, Saints nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown 6. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive will start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Oliver. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the ability is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run. It's Ingram. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. From a little further back, here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. The Lions call their first timeout. Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10.
Saints 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw left side is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's good for our Saints.
They'll look to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tackle there by Keanu Neal. 2nd and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6. Back to throw. Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point, up and good. And the Lions are out to a 21-10 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Throwing, Stafford. That's made right side. It's Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Third and 2, Stafford. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. Stafford. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Up the middle they go. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's how he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now a second down throw for Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The motion man is Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The motion man is Johnson. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Stafford now on third down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score again. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So we are through. Throwing now on first and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
On the toss, they'll run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Look wide. Get this one complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll get this out to the left flat. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Stafford to throw again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to look downfield once again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one.
Now, a loose football. And fortunately, a Saint was able to get on it quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.